You good, bro? You dead? Did you fall off? It has been 17 days since I dropped my last video, which was the Black Canyon 50K. Sorry for the lack of content. This is probably the longest stretch I've had of not releasing any videos. Real quickly, I just wanted to update everybody on what has happened since Black Canyon 50K and what is going on currently and things going on coming up. Starting with Black Canyon 50K. So after Black Canyon 50K, I ended up coming back home to Reno. I was out in the desert for about 3 months training for that. So when I got back home, lo and behold, the first day I was here, it snowed. I knew that was going to happen. The plan was after Black Canyon 50K to take an entire week off, let the body reset after all the training and racing. So I got back home to Reno. It took me about 2 days to recover from the race, which I am really pumped on because that just kind of shows that my training went really well. And after a big race like that, to recover in 2 days is freaking awesome in my opinion. However, I did end up getting sick also that week, which was fine because like I said, it was going to take a week off, just kind of reset everything. So it was more of a forced reset. And then the following week, I kind of got back into some training, a little bit of running, a little bit of cycling. And then from then on out, it has been just kind of a roller coaster. It hasn't been very consistent. It's been all over the place. I've gotten some rides in, I've gotten some runs in, but it's not consistent like it needs to be. Hopefully get back into some consistency here soon. And the reason why there's been no content, well, the weather has not been great. It is still technically, I guess, wintertime, not really into spring yet. We did have a few good, nice weather days. However, I did not get out for those. So being that I am riding indoors, being that I'm running on a treadmill, there's not a whole lot of content I can make from that. I also don't have any products or anything right now to do any reviews on. So again, there's just kind of this downtime where it's kind of out of my control. I have nothing to make content over or no good content to make. On top of that, life has currently thrown me some curveballs that I am dealing with, but it's all good. I am just trying to enjoy the downtime, knowing that this is kind of the calm before the storm. Like as soon as the weather gets good and everything starts rolling again, it's going to be nonstop, kind of like it was last year. With that said, what do I have coming up and going forward? I was supposed to drop a new bike day video like a week ago. However, building this new bike, there has been a lot of setbacks between parts not showing up, parts not working. I'm still waiting on some things to show up. So that's one big reason why there's a huge gap and nothing coming out. That video will be out hopefully next week or the following week. On top of that, there is a review video going to come out probably next week or the following week. I'm going to start filming that this weekend. So there is that as well. As soon as the weather is good and the bike is obviously built, I will be able to get back outside for adventure videos, course recons, things like that that I had filmed and made last year. Yeah, it's just kind of hard right now because I technically skipped winter and went down to the desert for 3 months, which allowed me to train in the sun, enjoy nice weather, and keep making content. And then coming back home, and it's like the complete opposite. Now it's like I want to put stuff out, but there's just, between the weather and everything else, it's just not happening. So I'm trying to remind myself that as soon as it picks up, it's going to be crazy and full tilt again. So trying to take and enjoy the downtime while I have it. But it's kind of unfair to you guys because you're waiting for content and there's nothing coming out. So thank you for being patient, and thank you to the new subscribers that have been coming in somehow while nothing is coming out. There is videos coming. Going forward again this year, I have plans on a couple course recon videos for gravel again, like I did last year. Those did really well. More review videos on products that I am using, of course, more bike adventures and bike packing stuff. There's some really bigger projects going to happen towards summertime, later end of the summertime. So there's stuff coming. It's just stale right now. It's just a downtime, unfortunately. And with another week or two of storms coming in, it's just going to be a little bit till I can get more stuff to come out, but it is coming. And with that said, that's kind of really my update. Not a whole lot to update you on, as I am literally not doing much. Hanging out and trying not to go crazy by not doing anything, and trying not to go crazy by now getting my dose of wintertime of having to be on the bike inside and running inside. I did get out for one trail run. The trails are sloppy hot mess, so they're really not runnable right now. Yeah, and just waiting for that bike to be built. Anyways, if you guys have any questions in the meantime, please drop them down below. Thank you for being patient. I promise there is a lot of content coming up. Just got to get to that next point where the weather clears up and everything else. But there is some big stuff coming this year that I am super excited to share with you guys. And again, thank you for your patience while I take a little bit of downtime before I can start throwing out content again. And when things do pick back up, it'll be like last year where there's at least a video a week, if not 2 or 4. I dropped a lot of videos last year. Thank you again for the patience. Sorry it's been so long. Yeah, just trying to stay sane before I can get back to work, really. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one, hopefully soon. Hopefully next week there'll be something coming up, and hopefully this weather clears up so I can get back to it. All right, see you in the next one.